I wanted to show a vision of professional wrestling that I felt only I could in this day and age. I'm very lucky to have had the people as mentors that I have, and my experiences as a sogo格闘家and a pro wrestler give me a unique understanding of, I think, combat sports in general. So what better way to make something and try to express that vision than with an event like Bloodsport? Because it was available, because things came together in a way where we could make this event. Opportunity doesn't usually give you anything ideal. It just gives you a chance, and it's up to you to step forward or not. I'd like to say that I think this is the perfect time for it, but we'll find out. I know that so far we have an incredible roster of athletes and matchups. So we have to take advantage of what good omens we get, and strive to make the most of what's available to us. Basically, matches are only won by knockout, submission, or referee stoppage. You can use any techniques except for no eye gouging, no biting, no hair pulling, no low blow, and no foreign objects. If you should fall out of the ring, you have 10 seconds to come back. If you cannot make the count, then you would lose by TKO. But you have to allow your opponent back into the ring. So you can fight anywhere around there, but you have 10 seconds. The match should be happening in the ring, not outside the ring. I guess, and while not a rule, we don't have ropes. And we also do not have a down count. So the action really never stops until the match is over. Not exactly. UWF had more of a sporting aspect to it. This is definitely sport, but this is more stripped down, more raw, more pure in that way. More about the wrestlers and just the fight itself than specifically rules around the engagement. Basically, it is kind of a slang term, but it's an accurate way to describe what combat sports are, and especially what it is that we do. It's about shedding blood, yours and your opponent's. It's about, figuratively and literally, you have to have the kind of spirit to be willing to die for what you believe in, to be driven by your heart in ways that are counter to what your brain would tell you. It's definitely not for the smartest people in the world, but this way you get the most pure and raw element of somebody's fire inside them. Because of bringing it to Japan and to emphasize that Bushido aspect of what it is we do and of the wrestlers themselves when they take to the ring. Granted, all of our blood sport athletes, anybody picked to be in that ring is going to give you the same efforts, but I think bringing this to Japan, it should take on certain flavors and spirit of Japanese Budo and combat sports, Proresu. And with that, Bushido seemed like a perfect fit. I think there's much you could probably take from Nitobe's book that could be applied to what we do here. No. Headbutts fine, knee strikes are fine, kicks are fine, elbows, punch, shote, all are allowed. It is. And even, I feel, more importantly, they are coming to understand the rule structure, but what they're really feeding off of most is what's happening in the ring, the spirit of the fight between these athletes. That anywhere in the world, if you bring people an amazing fight with amazing heart, everyone knows what it is. Everyone understands that without speaking the exact language. but the language of combat, the language of the fight is universal. We have basically sold out every show we've had. Maybe one show was like near sellout, but every show essentially has been sold out. Yeah, we sold out one show in 2 weeks. It varies from the size of the venues, but I think we've sold over 1,000 tickets before in America.
So each venue is like those kind of.
It just depends. It varies, but usually somewhere around there. The show? Yeah, we have a streaming with Triller, which was Fight TV. So we have a streaming broadcast that people can buy, or now it's a part of the Bloodsport in the U.S. is a part of Triller Plus, so it's a subscription. But we were selling pay-per-views for the events for most of the shows, and this, combined with the live ticket gates, has allowed us to keep building show after show after show and bringing in talent from around the world. Yeah, we've never lost any money on any of our shows. We've been doing quite well. And basically my goal is to never lose money on a show. Just if for instance, if let's say some show didn't really make any profit but didn't lose any money, I made something really cool. All the wrestlers got to be there. This event is special. All right, we can still make another one. Oh, yes. Yes, and also just all my experiences in pro wrestling, in combat sports, sogo kakutogi, and just my own belief in what I like and what I think is special about combat sports and pro wrestling. I wouldn't want to make something that I felt would disrespect or dishonor Inoki, Gotch, and Robinson. But I also know I have to be my own person. So I have to take the time that they gave to me, and also the time that I've spent in the ring with opponents or learning from other wrestlers, other fighters, other trainers, and take all those experiences and try to use that to make a show like this. Well, we have to be unique. With me as the producer, it can't help but stand as a special, singular product. Not because I'm amazing, it's just that the experiences that I have and the path, the place at which I come from to pro wrestling is just not something that many people alive today have to their benefit. However, we want to make an event that is stripped away of all the excess things, all the things that a wrestler might use, like a handrail. They're exposed in this ring. But by being so vulnerable, that's when you see the pure aspect of who they are and who their spirit is.